In this video, we're going to talk about something very important for anyone over 60, keeping your bones strong. Many people believe that weak bones, broken hips, or shrinking height are just a normal part of aging. But the truth is, osteoporosis and bone loss are not things we have to accept. They can be prevented, and in many cases, improved with the right steps. Your bones are the foundation of your independence. Without strong bones, daily joys like walking outside, climbing stairs, or even picking up your grandchild can become difficult. In today's video, I'll share 6 powerful tips backed by science and simple daily habits. These include movements, foods, lifestyle changes, and medical steps that can protect your bones and help you live with more confidence. I'll explain everything in plain, easy-to-follow language, nothing complicated, nothing overwhelming. And before we start, I'd love to hear from you. How old are you, and do you ever think about your bone health? Comment below. I want to see how many of us are on this journey together. 1. Weight-bearing exercise. One of the best things you can do for your bones after 60 is weight-bearing exercise. Now, don't let that term scare you. It doesn't mean you have to lift heavy weights at the gym. Weight-bearing simply means any activity where your bones and muscles have to work against gravity. Walking, climbing stairs, gardening, dancing, even standing up from your chair a few times in a row, all of these count. Here's why it matters: your bones are living tissue. Just like muscles, they respond to the signals you give them. If you stay still most of the day, your bones slowly become weaker. But if you give them gentle, regular stress, they get the message: stay strong, we're still needed. That's why astronauts in space lose bone density, because without gravity their bones don't get that signal. But here on Earth, every step you take is a reminder to your skeleton to stay strong. If you're worried about safety, start small. A daily walk around your block, standing up from your chair 10 times, or using light resistance bands is a great way to begin. If you enjoy music, put on a song and move your body. It's exercise without feeling like work. The key is not speed or perfection, but consistency. A little every day does far more than a lot once in a while. Remember, weight-bearing exercise is not just about bones. It helps your balance, your heart, and your confidence. It keeps you steady, mobile, and independent. Your bones are listening. Give them a reason to grow stronger. 2. Impact-based exercise. Now let's talk about something many people are surprised by: your bones actually need a little bit of impact to stay strong. For years, many older adults have been told to avoid impact to prevent injuries. But the truth is, when done safely, small, gentle shocks to the bones help them thicken and reinforce themselves. Think of it this way: your bones are like a house. If no one ever knocks on the walls, they weaken over time. But if there's a gentle tap now and then, the structure stays solid. That's what impact exercises do. They remind your bones to stay firm. What does this look like in real life? It can be as simple as heel drops, standing and gently lifting your heels, then letting them fall back to the ground. You can also try stepping off a low step or doing a light bounce while holding onto a chair for balance. If you enjoy music, dancing is a wonderful way to add impact while keeping your spirits high. And for those who are comfortable, even a light jog or using a step board can be helpful. Of course, safety comes first. If you've had fractures or severe osteoporosis, start with the smallest moves, like heel drops, before working up to more. The goal is not to do something risky, but to give your bones a little safe challenge. Remember, no impact at all makes bones weaker. The right amount of safe impact keeps them alive, active, and strong. It's about finding your level and building from there. 3. Balance training. Strong bones don't mean much if a fall takes them down. That's why balance training is just as important as exercise and nutrition. After 60, many people notice they aren't as steady as they used to be. Maybe you hesitate on stairs, wobble stepping off a curb, or feel unsure walking on uneven ground. These small moments can turn into dangerous falls if balance isn't practiced. The good news is that balance can be trained at any age. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym. Simple daily habits make a big difference. For example, try standing on one leg while brushing your teeth or holding onto the kitchen counter. Tai Chi, a slow and graceful form of movement, has been shown to cut fall risk in half. Even walking heel-to-toe across your living room strengthens the connection between your brain, muscles, and bones. Here's something many seniors don't realize: fear of falling makes things worse. When you stop moving because you're afraid, your muscles and reflexes weaken, and the chance of falling actually goes up. But practicing balance builds confidence. You'll feel steadier, quicker to catch yourself, and less nervous with every step. Think of balance as the body's insurance policy. Strong bones matter, but if you don't train balance, a single slip can undo all that strength. With a few minutes of practice each day, you protect your independence and keep walking through life with confidence. 4. Nutrition for bone density. What you eat every day plays a huge role in how strong your bones stay. Many people think of bone health as just drink milk for calcium, but it's much more than that. Yes, calcium is important, but your bones also need vitamin D, protein, magnesium, vitamin K2, and even vitamin C to stay strong. Bones aren't made of just minerals, they're also built on a foundation of collagen, which comes from protein. Without enough protein, your bones don't have the structure they need to hold calcium in place. So what does this mean for your plate? Aim for balance. Dairy products, leafy greens, nuts, beans, and fish are all excellent sources of bone-building nutrients. In Japan, people eat foods like natto, fermented soybeans, that are rich in vitamin K2, which helps direct calcium into the bones instead of letting it build up in the arteries. In the US, you can get similar benefits from foods like leafy greens, eggs, and some cheeses. And don't forget vitamin D. It often requires sunlight, but supplements can help if you don't get outside much. Even something simple like adding prunes to your diet has been shown to slow bone loss. The key here is not one pill or one food, it's variety. Think of your bones as a team that needs many different players to win. Calcium, protein, and vitamins all have their part, and when you give your body the right mix, your bones stay stronger for longer. 5. Lifestyle habits. Beyond food and exercise, your daily habits quietly shape your bone health. Sometimes we don't even connect these choices to our skeleton, but they make a big difference over time. Let's start with sleep. A good night's rest isn't just about feeling refreshed, it actually helps regulate the hormones that control how your bones repair and rebuild. If you're not sleeping well, your body struggles to keep up with bone renewal. Now think about smoking and alcohol. Smoking speeds up bone loss, while heavy drinking makes bones weaker and balance worse. But here's something encouraging: if you stop smoking or cut back on alcohol, your bones can start to recover. Even small changes help. A little red wine in moderation may even be protective, but more than that does more harm than good. Sunlight is another habit often overlooked. Just a short morning walk outdoors gives you vitamin D, which your bones need to use calcium properly. And don't forget stress. Living under constant worry raises cortisol levels, a hormone that weakens bones over time. Simple relaxation practices like deep breathing, prayer, or gentle stretching can lower stress and protect your bones. Finally, pay attention to weight. Being too thin leaves bones without enough load to stay strong, while carrying too much weight puts painful strain on your joints. Finding a healthy balance keeps your bones supported and your body moving freely. Every choice adds up. Your bones are alive, and they're listening to how you live each day. 6. Medical monitoring. The final piece of keeping your bones strong after 60 is medical monitoring. The truth is, you can't always feel bone loss. Many people don't know they have osteoporosis until they suffer a fracture. That's why testing is so important. A bone density scan, often called a DEXA scan, is the gold standard. It's quick, painless, and tells you whether your bones are holding steady, weakening, or at serious risk. Why does this matter? Because when you see your numbers, the problem becomes real, and that can motivate you to take action. Even better, if you catch bone loss early, when it's still at the stage of osteopenia, you can often prevent it from turning into osteoporosis. Think of it as getting a warning light on your car dashboard. You don't wait until the engine breaks, you fix it early. If medication is needed, your doctor may recommend treatments that slow bone loss or even help rebuild bone. But here's the key: medicine works best when combined with lifestyle changes. Exercise, nutrition, and good habits are the foundation. The medication is support, not a replacement. Regular scans and checkups also let you see progress. Many people are encouraged when they find out their choices are working, even if the numbers improve just a little. That proof can keep you going. So don't leave it to chance. Ask your doctor about a bone density test. Knowing where you stand today gives you the power to protect your tomorrow. 7. Social connection. There's one more piece many people overlook when it comes to bone health: staying connected with others. Loneliness and isolation don't just affect the heart and mind, they also affect the body, including your bones. Studies show that people who stay socially active are more likely to keep moving, eat better, and maintain stronger bones than those who become isolated. Think about it: when you join a walking group, attend a fitness class, or even just meet friends for regular activities, you're more likely to stay consistent. You're also less likely to fall into the cycle of sitting too much, losing confidence, and avoiding movement. Being around others encourages you to keep going, and it keeps your mood lifted. And good mood means lower stress hormones, which helps protect bone density. Social activities don't have to be complicated. It could be as simple as calling a friend for a morning walk, joining a senior center yoga class, or participating in a local community event. Even volunteering counts, because it keeps you moving, connected, and purposeful. Bones may be physical, but the way we live our lives deeply impacts their strength. When you feel supported, encouraged, and active in a community, your body benefits too. So don't underestimate the power of connection. It's medicine for the mind, the heart, and yes, even your bones. 8. Posture and spinal care. Your bones don't just need to be strong, they also need to be aligned. Good posture is one of the most underrated ways to protect your skeleton, especially your spine and hips. As we age, many people slowly develop a stooped or hunched posture. Some of this comes from bone loss, but much of it comes from weak core muscles and habits like sitting too long or leaning forward. Poor posture puts extra stress on the spine, increasing the risk of fractures in the back and making everyday movements harder. It also makes breathing and digestion less efficient, which affects overall health. But here's the good news: just like balance, posture can be trained at any age. Simple exercises like standing tall against a wall, gently pulling your shoulders back, or practicing core strengthening moves such as seated leg lifts can keep your spine supported. Using supportive chairs, avoiding slumping on the couch, and being mindful of your position while reading or watching TV all add up to better posture. Think of your posture as the frame that holds everything together. A strong, upright spine not only keeps you steady but also gives you more energy and confidence in how you carry yourself. Every time you choose to sit or stand tall, you're protecting your bones and reminding your body to stay aligned. 9. Fall-proofing your home. Even the strongest bones can break if your environment works against you. That's why one of the most impactful steps you can take is fall-proofing your home. After 60, most fractures don't happen because bones simply gave out, they happen because of slips, trips, and falls around the house. The good news is, small changes can dramatically lower your risk. Start by clearing clutter from hallways and walkways, making sure there are no loose rugs or electrical cords where you might trip. Add good lighting, especially at night, so you can see every step clearly. Handrails on both sides of the stairs, grab bars in the bathroom, and non-slip mats in the shower can turn dangerous spots into safe spaces. Think about footwear, too. Supportive shoes with non-slip soles make a big difference compared to slippers or socks on smooth floors. If bending down is difficult, consider using a reacher tool so you don't have to stretch or climb. Here's the truth, your bones can be as strong as ever, but one avoidable fall can still change your life. By fall-proofing your home, you're not just protecting your skeleton, you're protecting your freedom to live confidently in your own space. Strong bones begin with smart surroundings. Give yourself the best chance to stay safe, steady, and independent by making your home your partner in strength. So now you know the 6 key steps: exercise, safe impact, balanced training, good nutrition, healthy habits, and regular medical checkups. Each one plays an important role, and together they give you the best chance of staying strong, steady, and independent well into your later years. I want you to remember this: your bones are not set in stone. They are living, changing tissue that responds to what you do every day. Even if you've already been told you have bone loss, it's not the end of the story. With small, steady changes, you can protect what you have and even rebuild some of the strength you thought was gone. Think of the freedom that comes with strong bones: walking without fear, enjoying your hobbies, traveling, holding your grandchild without hesitation. These are not small things. They are the moments that make life full, and you deserve to keep them. So, my encouragement to you is simple: don't wait. Start today. Stand up from your chair 10 times, take a short walk, add a calcium-rich food to your meal, or practice standing on one leg at the kitchen counter. Small choices, repeated daily, become powerful results over time. And before you go, let me ask you again: how old are you, and what steps are you already taking for your bones? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your story, because your journey can inspire someone else who needs hope. Stay strong, stay steady, and remember, it's never too late to take care of your bones.